just put a trade in the morning because I saw some opportunities. Yeah, I don't know, it feels different, and then I'm just going to let it be now. You can see how it goes. I actually do have the urge to go and open up the charts and see how the price is doing, but this is an Asian range trade, and you know, based on ICT, you want to see price close, like shoot below it and then just hover below it, then go back up above it, then hover and start shooting upwards. And that is why I decided to trade it, as I am looking for higher price. And you can see like the previous day PM session has been dropping like crazy already, and you can see on the daily chart the daily BC CE was supporting price also. That's why I decided to just take the trade, and stop rate is already done. So this is a very low risk buy. We are in a very discount, and yeah, it's a good risk to reward ratio. Though I'm really seeing for price to really shoot up higher, we have news today, but no, I'm going to just be contented with enough. A 1 to 2 trade is more than enough for me. $100 there. It's going to hit my weekly quota as well. Yeah, so that's, I think 2 weeks quota, not weekly quota. So it's good enough. Yeah, and also the stop loss placement was, there's no problem. So for me, it's like if I get stop out means I'm wrong. That's just about it. So there's no need for me to go and check on the charts and stuff. Okay, so that's how I'm seeing it. I'm submitting to price action. My risk, my stop loss is protecting me. Everything is there. So how I manage this urge to go and see, there's really no need to, because it's about the logic. The logic is my stop loss is placed at the place that I think it shouldn't go, and it is within the risk parameter. 26 handles is around $52, which is a bit more, 1 point something percent of the $4,700 account. So to me it's okay. It's okay for the risk, since I have not been traded the whole week. So I think like a 1% loss is okay. I'm willing to take it. So now I'm going to work out, and yeah. Okay, so currently it has to show me displacement up here. It has to show me displacement up here. Okay, then I can throw my stop loss to this short-term low. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, so currently the stop loss is already moved, and yeah, I'm gonna just let it run. Okay, so right here I'm stop out. Oh, price did offer around 20 handles and then it start going lower. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, the trade I took was a loss. Showed my stop loss to a intermittent low, and yeah, it stopped me out. It was a $33 loss after I showed my stop loss, so it's okay. Just submitting to price action, and you know, this is going to give me information going into the AM session because we have news today. Like, but I'm still anticipating a big run during London or Asian range. Okay, Asian range is almost over, so maybe we shall see about London. I'm still anticipating a run before AM session. The reason is we have dropped into a really discount now. Okay, that's it. But I'm not going to take the trade now because I have already lost, and I'm looking at the stop loss is around 30 handles, 20 handles, sorry. But I'm not willing to take the risk yet. Okay, I'm going to wait for AM session. That's my rules. Okay, so trading is about doing the right thing. It's not about revenge trading. That's how I see it. So I'm gonna wait until AM session. After workout, cooking the meal now. Gonna have ragi. That's why we're gonna see. Gonna cook like that. And today's my rest day. I'm probably gonna eat something. After eating something. Chao kueh, baby. Chao kueh. Celebrate my loss today. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I handle my losses. In trading, you're going to lose sometimes. That's about it. This is Ian's meal. We have the eggs, we have the chicken, we have fried egg, and then
How about the liver? Wow, want to is really nice.
and we got the fried egg. Yo, look at that. So much So as you can see, it's quite a heavy meal, and it's our first meal of the day. And yeah, we generally only eat 1 or 2 meal when we are working. Okay, so we do it on daily basis. And yeah, because it's my rest day, so I'm probably going to eat something outside later. Okay, so now I'm going to the bank to make a bank account for my new job. Yeah, did some trade reviews and stuff. Never take a single trade yet. Like I said, I'm going to wait until I'm going to wait till AM session, which is around 10 AM, which is 10 PM here. So I'm going to wait for the whole day, wait for the night. Okay, I'm not going to trade. So that is discipline. I don't know, it's not really hard for me to force discipline. It's more like, okay, to be honest, like, do I feel definitely losing isn't fun. Definitely, I don't feel good about the loss, but it gave me information. Okay, like initially I was thinking it was going to be really bullish this day. I was expecting Asian range to move a lot, but it didn't. So that is information. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat something nice. Me, trading is about doing the right thing. I've done the right thing. That's all that matters. Okay, for me, my rest day is definitely not for playing, because and not for going out, not for wasting time. A rest day is to do the things that I need to do, that contributes to my priority, contributes to my future. It gives me more time for me to do all these kind of things. so not gonna waste time at all. Okay, so spend your time wisely, you know. Yeah, the one that I wanted to eat did not open, but never mind, always have the popiah. Okay, so yeah, if I have chance I'll show you guys that we call it chao kueh. Okay, but never mind, the popiah is good also. Yeah, some motorbike ramming there, never mind, the chao kueh. Oh, never mind, this is good. Can never get tired of this, but I can get tired of donuts. Oh, this is damn good.
Usually Chinese people will eat the popiah.
Oh, heaven, man. Yeah, and it's halal. But she herself is a Malay also. Indon Malay. It's halal again. So this is even better than any Chinese popiah. Definitely. It's mixed in with her own Indon Malay style, but I like it. You know, Beatrice like to eat all this kind of spicy and you know, all the spices or. Ooh. Okay, so now it's around 11. So for today, it's a losing day. Asia range lose $33, and then I did trade the AM session. I opened up a trade. It was around $77 loss. Okay, it was around a 36 handle stop loss. Yeah, but the risk to reward was good. Okay, if it had painted out, I would have profited at least around $150, and my terminals was around $300. Yeah, because for today, right, I did not share my pre-market analysis, but yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about it. Yeah, but one thing, my computer recorded another screen. Yep, so I will not have this recording, but never mind. I'll just do my trade review tomorrow, and I'll show you guys the back test. And it's going to be the trade review is going to be in a like a picture version in my trade journal. Okay. Yeah, but I really learned a lot for today. Like a lot. I just learned a lot. Like how I'm treating price now is very different, and how I'm treating trading now is very different. Like losing, I even wasn't bothered for the loss, even though it's $77. Okay, for that trade, I was also shocked. Okay, but because to me it's like the risk to reward was good, and I was ready to take the loss also. Okay, because that's about it. I guess this is just progress. Okay, there's no guarantee, everything is uncertainty. Okay, I did wanted to take the trade again, but looking at the trade, looking at my rules, I have already reached 2%. This time was around a 2% loss, so in total it was $110 loss. Okay, so it was around 2%. So I did not take the trade, but I wanted to demo it, but the demo couldn't log in. But the idea is, I saw the trade painting out. It was a very nice trade, very nice price delivery, and you can see the macros during the 9:30 AM. Okay, 8:30 AM, news price started moving higher already. It didn't even bother doing any manipulation. That just means that price wants to go higher. It has gone low enough, because during pre-market you can see price just start just start shooting lower. Engineering buy sides. Okay, people are chasing shorts. London session was ugly. It didn't even move at all. And then 6:50 AM macro, it just sweep up and then takes out the consolidation high and then starts sinking lower. It's sinking lower for the for the Wednesday daily low, which is yesterday. Okay, because for this week, the economic calendar, we have Thursday and Friday news. Okay, so generally what ICT say in the podcast, price will use the like Thursday and Friday, right? Thursday and Friday have news, so price will use the Monday to Wednesday liquidity. It will push it up and then start sending price in another direction. So this made me realize a lot. It's about current price action. I have a deeper understanding now. Okay, like current price action is also based on the week. Okay, so price, if we don't just see what has happened last week, we want to see what has happened this week also, because everyone is always waiting to trade during the new week opening. Okay, so the new week is a new start. Okay, so generally that's why we want to see like a certain measure of sell sides taken if we are bullish. But as for last week, it was already a big expansion week, so I'm thinking we might have a small range week. Okay, that's why. But also another thing, it doesn't really bother to me because everything is about the current session first, then only comes the higher time frame things. Okay, so what is price going to do in the current session? That is narrative, and that is first thing we need to know. It's not about bias or where is it reaching on the higher time frame. So for today, you will see the 15 minutes. I outlined the 15 minutes CB because it was way too clean. Yes, 8:30 initially it ran up higher. Okay, and I was thinking that I missed the move, but then I recalled 9:30 AM. We still have 9:30 AM and we still have 9:45 AM news and 10 AM news. Okay, so generally price will just come back down to a discount. This was taught during 2022 model ICT mentorship. But it's also like because 8 AM, right? 8:30 AM, it started shooting higher after a Judas swing lower. Okay, so that generally people will chase price. Okay, they will chase price, but it was just a one straight up movement. So what will the smart money do? They will engineer sell sides first. They'll make short-term lows. They'll make relatively equal lows. Okay, and then 9:30 AM, it breaks it, and that was what I was waiting for. It raised it and enters a discount of the dealing range. After it entered a discount, it started pumping higher, and that's when I decided to go long. So basically, today, right, the market used the opening range gap to send price lower into a discount. That's why I also realized something. The opening range gap repricing is everything depends on the narrative, because 9:30 AM we have not entered a discount, so you can expect the opening range gap to be used to send price lower into a discount and taking out sell sides at the same time. Okay, so that's what I learned today. I realized I have a deeper understanding now. So everything is based on narrative, how price is going to go. Okay, so 9:30 AM sharp drop lower again. That was a Judas swing, very beautiful one, and then started winding back up. Okay, it was just hovering around the opening range gap first, but again, ICT commentary I don't know which day, but it was during the 2025 ICT commentary which he did on Telegram. It was during an NFP week, and he used the opening range gap to trade. Okay, he was saying during that time, I remember that day, right? He was going to short. Okay, it was a 10 a.m. news. It was Tuesday, and the next day we had NFP. So ICT said that he will trade before NFP Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so he took the trade. He was saying as long as the opening range gap high, remember we are shorting here, the opening range gap high is not taken, we are still seeing for lower price. Okay, so that is basically what he was saying about that day. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm going to try to finish this. Okay, so this gave me an idea about using the opening range gap and trade. Okay, so I use the opening gap and trade, but my stop loss, I used the first fair value gap. My stop loss was below the CE of the opening gap, just right at it, and then I realized that it was wrong, so I wanted to move it lower to the lower quad, but that would have opened a quite big stop loss. But yeah, and I will stop out just one tick, and I will stop out. It touched the opening gap CE, and then it start bouncing higher. So yeah, that's it. And I wanted to trade again, but like I say, I've reached my max loss, over the max loss already. So it's 2%. That's why I decided not to trade already. Okay, so that's about it. But damn, today right, it was a very beautiful run, and you see, losing is part of the business. That's how I view it. I did not do anything wrong. I was following my rules, and yeah, I guess this is progress. Getting comfortable with losing, as long as I follow my rules. That's it. That's all that matters. And yeah, submitting to price action. Yep, and that's it. So that's it for today. This is a vlog as well, so hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so this is just me doing my rest day from work. How do I use my rest day? Spend your time wisely. Okay, that's all, and see you guys in the next one.